There is a sound in nature that speaks to a very old part of us. It is the sound of water in motion. Long before you see it, you can hear it. It begins as a whisper carried on the breeze, a soft and gentle hum that promises something wonderful lies ahead. This sound is not loud or demanding. It is a peaceful invitation. It tells of a place where the world is alive with energy. Your own heart seems to beat a little slower, matching the steady, calming rhythm of the distant flow. This is the first greeting of the waterfall, a song that soothes the spirit and quiets the mind before the grand spectacle even begins. This gentle music has a remarkable effect. It washes away the noise of our busy lives. The worries and distractions of the day begin to fade with each step you take toward the source of the sound. The air itself seems to feel cleaner, fresher. It is as if the water is not just flowing over rocks somewhere ahead, but is also flowing through your thoughts, clearing a path for peace. This is the unique power of nature's music. It does not ask for anything. It simply offers a space for quiet contemplation, a moment to simply be present and listen to the ancient, steady pulse of the earth. The promise held within that sound is one of both immense power and profound tranquility. It is a paradox that we feel deep within us. How can something so strong also be so calming? The answer lies in its consistency. The water has flowed this way for countless years, and it will continue to flow long after we are gone. This timelessness is deeply reassuring. It connects us to a scale of existence far greater than our own individual lives. As the gentle murmur grows, it does not become alarming. Instead, it becomes a more powerful lullaby, drawing you ever closer to its source. The anticipation builds not with anxiety, but with a sense of wonder. Every rustle of a leaf, every bird call, seems to become part of this growing symphony of water. The world around you feels more vibrant, more alive. You are not just walking through a forest, you are being guided by a sound. It is a journey for the ears as well as the feet. The gentle song is a reminder that the most powerful forces in our world often begin with a quiet, unassuming presence. It is a lesson in listening, in paying attention to the subtle clues that nature provides, leading us toward moments of breathtaking beauty. As you draw nearer, the gentle whisper transforms. It grows into a deep and resonant rumble, a sound you can feel in the soles of your feet and in the very air you breathe. The ground itself seems to vibrate with a steady, powerful energy. This is no longer just a sound you hear, it is a physical presence that envelops you completely. The air becomes heavy with moisture, carrying the cool, clean scent of wet earth and stone. You can taste the waterfall before you see it, a fresh, mineral tang on your tongue. The journey is almost complete, and the anticipation has now turned into awe. The first glimpse of the waterfall is always a moment of pure magic. Through a break in the trees, you see a flash of white, a curtain of motion against the solid, ancient rock. The sheer scale of it can take your breath away. Water, which we often think of as soft and yielding, is here a force of incredible might. It pours over the precipice in a continuous, seemingly endless torrent. The roar is now thunderous, a magnificent declaration of nature's power. It is a sound so complete that it seems to silence all other thoughts, leaving only the immediate, overwhelming experience of the waterfall itself. Now you can feel the mist. It is a fine, cool spray that settles on your face and arms like a gentle rain. It is incredibly refreshing, a baptism by the elements. This mist is the breath of the waterfall, carrying its life-giving moisture to everything around it. Standing in this cloud of spray, you feel a direct connection to the raw energy of the water. The roar fills your ears, the mist cools your skin, and the vibrating ground reminds you of the immense weight and force of the water's descent. It is a complete sensory experience, one that makes you feel profoundly and wonderfully alive. Approaching the base of the falls, you are in its inner sanctum. The power here is undeniable. You have to raise your voice to be heard over the continuous thunder of the cascade. Yet, within this overwhelming noise, there is a strange sense of peace. The sound is so constant and all-encompassing that it becomes a form of silence. It blocks out the trivial and focuses the mind on this single, magnificent event. You are a small witness to a grand and perpetual performance, a dance of water and gravity that has been happening for millennia. It is a humbling and deeply moving experience. To look upon a waterfall is to witness a masterpiece of natural art. The water itself is a cascade of endless shapes and textures. In some places, it falls in a smooth, glassy sheet, a clear curtain that reflects the sky above. In others, it is broken by the rock face, exploding into a chaotic, brilliant white foam. It twists and braids into intricate patterns, a liquid sculpture that is never the same for more than a second. Each drop of water takes its own unique path, joining millions of others to create a single, unified spectacle of breathtaking beauty and unstoppable momentum. Where the sun strikes the fine mist, the air fills with color. Rainbows appear, shimmering and ethereal in the spray. Sometimes it is a single, perfect arc, a bridge of light connecting one side of the chasm to the other. At other times, multiple rainbows shimmer in and out of existence, their colors vivid against the white of the falling water. These fleeting displays are a magical result of the partnership between light and water. They are a reminder that even in the most powerful of displays, there is room for delicate and ephemeral beauty. The waterfall is not just a force, it is also a canvas. The colors are not just in the rainbows. The water itself seems to hold a spectrum of hues. In the deep pool at the base of the falls, the water can be a dark, mysterious turquoise, or a rich, clear emerald green. This color comes from the minerals and sediments carried by the river, and from the way light penetrates the churned, oxygen-rich water. Where the water crashes against the dark, wet rocks, it is a brilliant, explosive white. This contrast between the dark, solid stone and the bright, dynamic water creates a scene of dramatic and compelling beauty. As you watch, you become mesmerized by the constant, hypnotic motion. The sheer volume of water is staggering. It pours and pours, an endless supply from an unseen source. Yet, it does not feel wasteful or chaotic. It feels purposeful. Each drop is on a journey, part of a great cycle that sustains the entire planet. The spectacle of the waterfall is a visible, dramatic expression of this cycle. It is water's moment of glory, a spectacular leap from one state of being to another. It is a performance of such grandeur that it captures the imagination and holds it completely. There is a profound sense of peace that settles upon you in the presence of a waterfall. It might seem a bit strange that such a loud and powerful place could be so calming, but honestly, the effect is just undeniable. The thunderous roar of the water acts like a shield, blocking out the small distracting noises of the world, and with them, the anxious chatter of the mind. It's a sound so immense and constant that it creates a space of deep tranquility. Your thoughts seem to slow down, and you're left with only the feeling of the moment, the simple and overwhelming reality of the water's majestic descent. This calm also comes from the rhythm of the falls. Even though it appears chaotic, there's a steady underlying pulse to the movement. It's a rhythm that's been beating for centuries, even millennia. That sort of eternal consistency is deeply comforting. In a world where so much is uncertain and always changing, the waterfall stands as a symbol of permanence. It was here long before us, and it will be here long after we're gone. Connecting with this timeless rhythm really helps to put our own worries into perspective. Our problems, just seem smaller when measured against the ancient, enduring life of the waterfall. The physical sensations contribute to this feeling of peace too. The cool mist on your skin is so refreshing and cleansing. It washes away the heat and dust of the day, making you feel renewed. Breathing in the clean, moist air feels healthy and invigorating. Your body responds to this environment by relaxing. Muscles unclench, your breathing deepens, and your heart rate may even slow to a more restful pace. It's like a natural therapy, a way of resetting the body and mind simply by being in a place of great natural energy. The power of the waterfall doesn't make you tense. Instead, it invites you to let go. This experience of calm within a storm of motion teaches us a valuable lesson. It shows us that peace isn't always found in perfect silence or stillness. Sometimes, peace can be found within great energy and movement. The waterfall is a perfect example of dynamic tranquility. It's constantly in motion, yet it creates a profound sense of stability and calm. It reminds us that we too can find our own inner peace even when our lives are busy and full of activity. We can carry the waterfall's calm with us, a quiet center in the midst of our own flowing lives. A waterfall is more than just falling water. It's a powerful metaphor for life itself. It represents the constant flow of time and experience, always moving forward, never ceasing. Just as the river flows towards the precipice, our lives move toward moments of great change and transformation. The waterfall is that moment, a dramatic, powerful leap into the unknown. It's a reminder that change, while it can be intimidating and overwhelming, is also a natural and essential part of our journey. The water doesn't resist the fall, it embraces it as part of its path. The endless cycle of the water speaks to a deeper truth about existence. The water that crashes to the bottom of the falls doesn't end its journey there. It gathers in the pool below, reforms into a river, and continues its flow toward the sea. From there, it will evaporate into the clouds and eventually fall again as rain, feeding the very river that begins the cycle anew. This perpetual journey mirrors the cycles of life, death, and rebirth we see all around us in nature. It's a comforting thought, suggesting that every ending is also a new beginning, and that all things are connected in a vast, unbroken circle. Watching the waterfall, we can see a reflection of our own resilience. The water encounters immense obstacles. It's dashed against hard, unyielding rock. It's broken apart into mist and spray. Yet, it always comes back together. It regroups and continues on its way, its essential nature unchanged. This is a beautiful model for our own lives. We too face obstacles and hardships that can feel shattering. But like the water, we have the capacity to gather ourselves, to reform, and to continue our journey, often stronger and with greater purpose than before. The waterfall teaches a lesson in perseverance. Furthermore, the waterfall embodies the idea that life is defined by movement. A stagnant pool can become lifeless, but a flowing river is full of energy and vitality. The waterfall is the most dynamic expression of this principle. Its existence is entirely dependent on its motion. If the water were to stop flowing, the waterfall would cease to be. This reminds us that to be truly alive is to be in motion, to be growing, changing, and moving forward. It encourages us to embrace the flow of our own lives, to not be afraid of the journey, and to find the beauty and power in our own moments of transformation. The area immediately surrounding a waterfall is a world brimming with life, a vibrant ecosystem sustained by the constant gift of water and mist. The rocks, which might seem bare from a distance, are actually painted with a lush carpet of green. Mosses, some of the oldest and most resilient plants on Earth, thrive in this perpetually damp environment. They cling to the vertical rock faces, absorbing nutrients directly from the spray-filled air. These soft green cushions are the foundation of a miniature world, a testament to life's ability to find a foothold in the most dramatic of places. This abundance of plant life creates a haven for countless creatures. Insects hum in the moist air, their iridescent wings catching the light. Spiders spin intricate webs in the ferns that grow in the crevices of the rocks, their silk traps jeweled with tiny droplets of mist. Small amphibians, like salamanders and frogs, find shelter in the cool, damp spaces beneath the mossy stones. They're perfectly adapted to this unique world, a world of permanent twilight and humidity. The waterfall is not just a geological feature, it's the heart of a thriving community, pumping life into everything it touches. Even the animals that don't live directly in the spray are drawn to the waterfall's influence. Birds, such as the dipper, can be seen darting in and out of the curtain of water itself. They hunt for aquatic insects in the turbulent plunge pool, completely at home in the powerful torrent. Larger animals, like deer and bears, come to the river downstream from the falls to drink from the clean, oxygenated water. The waterfall acts as a vital hub, an anchor for the web of life in the surrounding forest. Its influence extends far beyond the reach of its mist, shaping the lives of all creatures nearby. This interconnectedness shows how a single powerful force can support a rich diversity of life. The waterfall, in its immense strength, is a generous provider. It carves the rock, but it also gives the moss a place to grow. It roars with power, but it also provides a safe home for the smallest of creatures. It's a beautiful example of how power and life are not opposing forces. In nature, the greatest power often creates the conditions for the most abundant life. The world around the waterfall is a living demonstration of this profound and elegant truth, a symphony of coexistence orchestrated by the falling water. The character of a waterfall is not fixed. It's a dynamic entity that changes dramatically with the passage of the sun across the sky. In the gentle light of dawn, the waterfall can appear soft and mysterious. The water and mist are tinged with pale pinks and golds, and the roar seems somehow softer, more subdued. It's a quiet and intimate time, almost as if the waterfall is slowly waking up with the rest of the world. The early morning light reveals the delicate textures of the water and the surrounding moss-covered rocks, painting a scene of serene and subtle beauty. As the sun climbs higher to its midday peak, the waterfall transforms into a spectacle of brilliant energy. The light strikes the water directly, creating a dazzling, almost blinding display of white. The rainbows in the mist become their most vivid and complete, holding their bright colors with confidence in the strong light. The power of the waterfall feels at its most raw and untamed under the full sun. The shadows are sharp and deep, emphasizing the dramatic contrast between the dark, wet rock and the explosive, sunlit water. This is the waterfall in its most powerful and magnificent state. In the late afternoon, the light softens once again, bringing another mood to the scene. The sun's rays slant in at a low angle, casting a warm, golden glow over everything. This is often called the golden hour, and it gives the waterfall a magical, almost dreamlike quality. The falling water seems to slow down, each droplet catching the amber light. The shadows lengthen, adding depth and mystery to the chasm. The entire landscape feels peaceful and nostalgic, as if it's reflecting on the day that has passed. It's a time of gentle beauty and quiet contemplation before the arrival of night. Each of these changes reveals a different facet of the waterfall's personality. It's a reminder that beauty is not static. It's found in change, in the constant interplay of light, water, and time. The waterfall teaches us that peace can be found not just in stillness, but in the heart of continuous movement. It's a place of both thunderous power and deep tranquility, a symbol of life's constant flow and the enduring beauty of the natural world. To witness a waterfall throughout a day is to witness a story of change, a beautiful and endless symphony that plays on, whether anyone is there to see.